So I'll explain this part again. Sorry, we didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand the
Sorry,
requirement.
yeah.
So in the data, we will put the hard-coded city name, then we will put dynamic country, state, county, city, and the dynamic ID, and
Hmm.
we will give the value true as one path. So when user is searching all the records in his own city, we will take this path. But
Right.
tomorrow, if user wants to search in his county, what are the food donation in the county? So we will also create another path of county with country, state, county. I will not use city in this case, and I will say ID and true. That is the county. So tomorrow, user wants to search all the food donation in his state. So I will use data state as a hard coded value, and then will be country, state, county will not be there. ID true.
So if
And
he is looking for California as a state, it'll be data slash California slash
no,
country
no, data
United.
slash state. State is hard coded value because we want to search in this path, and then it will be US and then California.
And
This
what
is
will be the state then? The
state
second
is that
state?
I'm searching in the state. That means I want
Oh, got it, got it. Okay,
I
okay.
want to search. Let's say I want to go to the table state,
Hmm.
and here I want to go to table county. I want to go to
Got it.
table city. These are the
And
hard
then
coded values,
inside that, look for that value. Okay.
right? And if I want to search in the country, so this will be the hard coded country, but
Hmm.
here it will be dynamic country, and then it will be ID. So
Okay.
this is the four thing. We will creating this four path first.
Okay.
So let's see what is the, because we want this ID, unique ID. That's the reason we are trying to get the unique ID.
Hmm.
Let's see this one if we are getting or not. I'll put the console.log. So I will put San Jose and then I click submit. Okay, it didn't refresh that thing.
Hmm.
I saved it. Okay, I did not save it.
Oh,
Refresh it and do it again. So I'm getting this
unique ID. Hmm.
So now I will build my URLs, different URLs. So let's pick first URL. This is my city URL. So maybe
Hmm.
I give our city URL
URL. Hmm. Hmm.
data. I can
County.
I, now I want to replace this with the dynamic values, right? Dynamic
Hmm.
value. So to
Oh
replace
yeah.
with dynamic value, all this is coming in the location.
Hmm.
Let's see what is the location is having it. If I want to take the country, it's a country like this. Okay, so I will say country.
Hmm.
I will make this dynamic. So it will be plus plus this. I will say obj dot location. This is here obj dot location. Inside that I will say country.
What does plus mean?
Plus is the concatenation in JavaScript.
Oh, it is just using that. Okay. Hmm.
Right. We are
Oh,
concatenating.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I thought it was something React related. Yeah, yeah. This makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Now I'll copy this one and put it for the state, put it for the county, put it for the city, put it for the, okay, for ID, I will take this unique ID
Hmm.
and I don't need this path. I will make it true in different statement.
Hmm.
Now I'll replace this with the state is actually administrative level 1
Hmm.
state and county is administrative level 2
Hmm.
and city is locality.
Right.
So this is my first URL and what I will do now, I will create Firebase database reference and I'll put the URL and instead of push now I will use set method dot set. If we have the complete path and we don't need to create a unique ID again, we can use the set method. And inside set, I will just set true.
Okay.
So now we will take this part first and then we'll make all four.
Mm-hmm. So this was for county.
Let's delete this whole data and see.
Hmm.
Okay, let's put the San Jose and then I'll click submit. I get unique ID and I'll go here. So in the information, I'm not getting anything. Okay, I'm not getting anything. Let's see why we are not getting anything.
For San Jose.
We should get this data.
Data city.
We should get all. Okay, let's check it. Let's check the path. Okay, the food donation.
What path?
Firebase path where.
Oh, that is your. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this path is correct. Food donation 1, but we did not get it. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll restart this part again.
The URL is correct, right? Yeah, city URL.
Yeah. I'll also console.log here.
Yeah. City URL, data city.
Let's go here. Let's go to the console.log. Let's put San Jose. I'm getting this data city US Santa Clara.
San Jose is supposed to be like that without any dashes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, but previous version of the Firebase was giving error, so I was using some round way method. Right now, it's not giving error, so I'm okay with this.
Okay.
Give error, I will fix that one also. Let's right now it's working. Okay, we are getting properly, right? We are getting
the unique ID key. Yeah.
ID key AJ.
This one, which is the
right. So that means this URL should start with actually this path. We miss this part and then will come data. So this base path should be there. It should work. So always the URL should have the base path.
And what does that base path here in the
food donation 1.
Food donation. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do it now. So now I get the city part. Inside city I have US, CA, San Jose, and I get this ID true.
True.
So I saved in the city path. Now I will save in the county, state, country. So, so I don't need now console.log. I will copy this path and I'll paste it here. And say, maybe I can say county URL. County URL, and it will be here. It will be county, and I need country, state, county. I don't need this part, city part, and I will save the county part. Instead of creating a new one, I can also create. Maybe I can say. Okay, it's fine. It is easy to understand. Now I'll copy this and I'll create a state path. State URL, and I'll put state URL, and state URL does not have this county part.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll create a city URL. Oh, country URL.
Country
URL will be here. Country URL. It does not have the state part.
Yeah.
So now it will be country. Here it will be country. Here it will be state.
Yeah.
And city. Let's try to see now these four cases. I will
Hmm.
delete the data again and I will put San Jose and will submit it. So I city US San Jose. In the country I will
Country you
put
got
only
US.
US.
Yeah.
The county we will put only the till
Santa Clara. Hmm.
and in the state we will get till CA.
California. Yeah.
Let's try to now put another city, for example, Mountain View,
Yeah.
and I will submit it. So once I put Mountain View here, we get two cities like this because
It
both are
adds
different cities,
it adds to the database, right? Yeah.
right? But here we are getting inside Mountain View and inside San Jose. But country we are getting two records, county we are getting two records, state we are getting two records because both have same county, same country, and same.
Yeah.
Now let's move
Country.
to different county. Let's
Hmm.
say put it the Pleasanton.
Hmm.
So state and city will be same. State and country will be same, but county and city will be different now.
Yeah.
So now once I put it, you will see
Alameda County. Yeah.
the county Pleasanton is here, but country
You
we
stay in Pleasanton, right?
yeah. Actually, I'm not in Pleasanton near to this, but consider me in Pleasanton.
Okay.
So so I take this Pleasanton part,
Hmm.
and then here it will be country all three,
Hmm.
and then Alameda County and Santa Clara County, both counties are there, state will be same. Now
Right.
now I'll take the different state. So
Hmm.
for example, I will say Seattle
Hmm.
and then I'll create this one. So
Only
here now
country will stay same. Hmm.
country is same, but here we are getting different.
County is different. Yeah.
County is also different as Washington, King County. State is also different because we are in the different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We take different country also. For example, Mumbai. Then we get India,
Hmm.
Maharashtra, and we get this one, and we get records in different one. So we are saving the data as per the user wants to search. If tomorrow I think that okay, I don't want to people to search based on city or county or country. User should search only based on county because I don't want people will not go outside the county to get something like food.
Hmm.
I will not go from San Jose to Pleasanton to get the lunch for meal.
Right. Right. Right.
So I can I can remove this county part. I can save it this in one location. I will not save it in country. I will not save it in city. I will not save it in the state. I will save only this part. So it
Hmm.
depends on how I want to show to the user that thing I want to build.
Hmm. Okay.
I created four, but in the UI I can make it okay. County is the first one. So let's make everything county wise.
Mm-hmm.
Do that also. Then everything will be based on the county wise.
Hmm.
Search will be county wise. But insertion, let's say I am inserting in different ways. But how I want to display to the user, it depends on me how I want to display. If tomorrow I want to display only a county base, I will not use this part. I will not use this part. Make it
Right.
or
Yeah.
I delete from the code also.
Hmm.
So this one was this one. Now I also want to search based on the keywords because this Firebase does not have the thing that you can search something like that. Okay, I want Indian. If user put title of Indian food, if I search for Indian, I cannot get it because in MySQL we can get it. We can say
Hmm.
uh, Indian
Yeah.
part, I can get it, but here it does not have the matching of particular
Capacity to do
string.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I want tags. Tags is something where user wants to search based on the Indian or Indian food or something, whatever tags they want to. They want people to search. They can use the tags.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So now we will do the something on tags. So for
Okay.
tags, first I will put based on the tags.
But
For
anything
example,
out of the tag set, then Firebase won't be able to search for it, right?
if it's outside the tags,
Yeah.
then
Okay. Okay.
so maybe next time we can use MySQL in another project, then we can avoid
Yeah.
all this process
Yes. Yeah.
because then API will give me everything. I don't need this.
Or in the form, we can just write tags like in the form that you have for new post, create post.
We have
We
tags,
can.
right? We have tags.
Oh yeah, yeah, you have it. Okay, so then user would know that you can also. Yeah,
Yeah.
at least this is easier for now. But yeah, next time we can. Yeah.
Next time when we do MySQL, we don't need tags. We just grab it from the title or description. We can grab it.
Right.
So tags will be something first with tags as in the data.
Mhm.
There will be tags as one of the tree, and inside tags I will be putting different keyword. For example, food, and I will say ID1 equal to true, ID2 equal to true. Next tag, let's say user has put Indian as a tag. I will put ID1 as a true or ID3.
Mm.
So when users are searching with a food, I will show all these two. When user is searching for Indian, I will show these two.
Mhm.
So this is when user is searching based on the keyword. So let's say
Right.
tomorrow user is searching food, I will only show these two. If user is searching Indian, I will show these two.
Okay.
Okay, this is a tag, how tag will work. But tag also has to be associated with this data because tomorrow user put tag also, you put the city location also. Then there
Mm.
is no way I can intersect both the things and get the results in Firebase. So we need to create some structure which will take this part also and this part also and save it something there.
Mhm.
So how we have done in this one, I have created a tags kind of thing keyword, and inside tags different tags. Okay, and also I also inside each keyword I have one alt tag post,
Mm.
that is alt tag post, or you can have different same formation of this like this, same formation, city, country,
Mm. Mm.
state. So this is
Mm.
the combination of keyword or this location which we want.
Yeah.
Or if user has not put the location, then we use the alt tags kind of thing.
Only to search with tags. Yeah.
Right. So here it will be alt tag post,
Mm.
and I will put these IDs inside that. Or if user wants to search based on the keyword and location, then I will take this whole part and I will build for each part. I will build
For tags. Yeah.
for each tag. I will build this structure.
Yeah.
So this is my structure. I have to use this five path again for the tags, each tag.
Mm.
One for all tags, one for each city, county, state, and country.
Mhm.
If you feel this is getting harder, you can only build on the county wise, because county is something you can go from Mountain View to San Jose or Sunnyvale is fine, but you will not go to different counties. So we can use
Right.
county also. But right
Right.
now I will show you all four. But let's
Yeah. Yeah. No. 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 I can understand. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. So let's build this one.
Mhm.
So to build this, first we need to get the tags. Okay.
Mm.
So tags are here. So
Mm.
let's grab the tag. So tag will be this one. So if we have tag, I will say if user has put the tags,
Mm.
then only I will do. I will. This is a comma separated one, so
Mm.
we need to make it array first. So maybe
Yeah.
I can say var array equal to
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
tag dot split, and split will be on the comma
Comma.
base.
Yeah.
Now I will loop through all the ones. So I will say for let I to 0, I less than air dot length I plus plus,
Mm.
and I will go for tag equal to each tag. I will make it here. It will be r dot I, and first I will see what tags are coming. So I'm going through getting it. I'm converting into array, and then I'm looping the array, and each part I'm putting in the some variable tag.
Mm-hmm.
And for each tag, we will be building a tree structure.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see how it looks now. So its tags are here, and let's submit. So first I'm getting Indian food,
Hmm.
some Indian food, but we are getting space also, so we need to remove the space.
Right.
So let's remove the space by saying dot trim.
Okay.
Let's do now again. So now all are in the same level.
Yeah.
Okay. Now also some people will put in some lowercase,
Uppercase, lowercase.
uppercase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's try to do that one to lowercase.
Lower. Hmm.
So let's see now if someone puts uppercase.
Hmm.
Let's try to do this
Mm-hmm.
now. Right. So we have all smaller case.
Converted to, yeah.
Also, I will uh, I will also put this. I'm putting title.
Hmm.
I will also put this title, copy of this title in the smaller version. Maybe I can say lower title lower equal to
Hmm.
this to lowercase. This I will also save the title in the lowercase. This is needed when we will be doing JavaScript uh, called as sorting on the front end.
Hmm.
If we have one capital, one small letter in the title, and we sort based on the title,
Hmm.
it will show first capital letter and then show small letter. So for that, I will, when we will be doing sorting, we will do sorting on the lower, but we will display the title as user has typed to the user. So
Got
for
it.
display purpose, we'll do display this one for
For
user.
the, yeah. Okay.
Now we have each tag. So for each tag, first directory which we have to create is all tag post.
Hmm.
Okay, so it will be data tags food all tag post.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that one. Okay, so I will create maybe I'll say tag URL is equal to. I will start with the base path, and then there will be data path. After data, it will be tags path.
Hmm.
After tags path, it will be dynamic. This one, so this will be dynamic.
Hmm.
Plus this one, and this dynamic will be this tag, and then I will. So this all tag post will be hard coded.
Hmm.
So this is my URL, and then I will say, and I need ID. After tag post, I need ID. So I will say unique ID, which is coming, which I will put it here, and I'll say tag URL here. This will be the tag URL.
Hmm.
Let's try to implement this now. I will delete the whole data.
Hmm.
Now let's put and okay, and I'll click submit. Then go here. All things are there, but we have tags one
Tag.
inside tag. We have Indian, all tag post. We have ID true,
Yeah.
some Indian food. Did I put some? Yeah, some Indian
Yeah,
food.
you did. Hmm.
So we have all tag posts there for each keyword.
But
Now,
for all tags, the ID is same, unique ID is same.
yeah, because for this
The-
unique ID, everyone tags are like this. So this tags is assigned to this post.
Ah, okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
all will have the same unique ID. If I put again another one, then there will be different unique ID.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And now I need to create all this for the tags.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's copy this and I will put it here. But here I will change it. Let's name it this tag URL everywhere. I will change the URL in some in the URL, and here I have to go. I have to go to tag data tags tag here, and then it will be city. So here it will start with the tags tag, and then go to city. So instead of all posts, I will be having city, and we will be having this whole state. Similarly, I will go here with county, with state, with country. Each tag I will be creating this sub level where I want user to search based on where they want to search. Now we'll test it. This URL is almost done, and then I will click submit.
Submit.
Okay, let's delete first again, otherwise I won't be able to recognize. Okay, let's submit again. So I have this all is previously we have on this post and we got tags. In the all posts we have this one. For city we will be having that same post because we put that for tag. So if user is searching for Indian and the city and here maybe in this city San Jose, so I will take this tree tag Indian city USCA County San Jose and I will get this result. If user is searching for example Indian food, I will go to Indian food. If he is searching only this keyword, not the this part, so it will be Indian food all tag post, and this I will based on this I will get ID, and I will grab this ID and I will go to the post one and I will get the details for that ID. Okay, so I want to save all the details everywhere. Everywhere I will be only saving the key ID and true or false. But when I want to grab the data, first I will go through this search path, and once I get this ID, I will go to the post and get the details of that post.
Yeah.
So this is all about saving the data, the database. So once the data is saved, I will delete the console.log. I want to push this to another one, and I will also make this all information as empty so that next time user can see the empty form.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Initially it will also empty, but when we are done we need to empty it. So I can say this dot set state, and I'll put the object and I'll make it empty. Okay, so we make everything empty. Before I push it, I'll check the emptiness of the page. Initially, when page load, I just put default one for practice. Later on, I will remove all here also. I'll make this also all empty.
Right.
And I put submit. Once I submitted it, all becomes empty. This does not become empty because this is something we are using autocomplete from the third party, and we they have some limitation. We cannot really control much on this part, but let it be
So
like
there
this.
has to be one city by default.
Yeah, so maybe we don't empty the location part because that is tied to that part and we don't want to lose this part.
Hmm.
So let's empty everything except location. Location, maybe let it remain whatever user has put.
Okay.
So if I put San Jose,
Hmm.
we'll empty everything except this location.
Right.
So because if we build outside, we have more control. I tried to manipulate their class, but it was too much tied. So not able to remove some part from it.
Okay.
Okay, so we will move then the user to the confirm page.
Hmm.
So this is all about posting. In new post, we don't need this part. Firebase app is not used. Let's remove this.
Hmm.
We are not using this part. We are not using this part here. What is create new post is defined but never used in the line number 7. We let's see now. Line number 68
New
and
post.
7. 68 is okay. We have this wrong country URL and
2 times. Yeah. Plus.
yeah, same thing will be
Hmm.
so this one was in this page. Okay, let's try to add one more now. We will fix the UI after some time, the
Mm-hmm.
confirm. So now I will go to the home page. Now I will display the all the information here uh, in this page.
As
Okay,
per the search. Yeah.
whatever user has created, we
Hmm.
should display it here so that other people can see it.
But this is very dynamic, and right now the search display that we created, we added URL from Google Images. So how will that update?
This one,
Yeah, all this.
this one will come from this one. No, I created image URL.
Oh, you have image. You have. Okay, okay. So it'll
That
pull
one,
from there.
that one I will also use upload image kind of thing.
Hmm.
Uh,
And if the user does not give image URL, then there'll be no image, right? Because image
we
URL is
can
not
grab,
mandatory.
right. We can grab some dummy URL that no image available.
Yeah, yeah, by default.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by default we'll show that one. Something, any one of this one.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's go now to the home page. Now let's display the results.
Hmm.
And then we'll go to the search part. Right now I will show the results only.
Hmm.
Go to the Firebase. When user goes to the home page without searching anything,
Hmm.
then we will show all the results from this post in this post one.
Hmm.
We'll show all this one. Okay, but when user is searching, we'll go to the particular path. So
Right.
go to this path when user has not put anything.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's go to this part one is done. I'll commit this part and then we'll go to that part.
Okay.
Okay, let's go now to the home page. So here we have so many records. Let's delete all one because we'll be looping now.
Hmm.
This is one media, I will remove it. This is another media, I will remove it. I can show only one which will come dynamic from the server, like okay one. So now we will get the results from the Firebase and display it here. Okay, so now let's put this part in the. Okay, right now let it be here. I will move it to different components in some time.
Okay.
So let me create one function which will get the data from the Firebase. So I will say get data from FP. So I said get data from FP, and here I will use the Firebase and these two lines. Okay, so first we have to build the URL as we build while posting it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will build this URL like this. So the first URL will be, since user has not searched anything,
Mm.
so I am putting everything in. I am calling from the
Post.
first one.
Yeah.
Okay, now next line will be this one. Okay, this is the reference. We have to create the reference. var reference equal to this reference. So I'll say Firebase database dot reference is URL. This URL, this is the post. So
Mm.
these two lines are required to point it to this location.
Mm.
Okay, now we have to loop, we have to call one inbuilt function of Firebase, and that is what we will call now. That is called as, okay, we will use something like on. So
Mm.
whatever reference we have, we will use something on.
Mm.
So maybe I can say reference dot on, and then I will start with the round bracket. And here I want to give something as a keyword. I want to, either I can pass child added,
Mm.
child changed, child removed, child moved, or I can also use value. Value means
Right.
it will get all the records here in the Firebase.
Mm.
If I give value, I will get all the records. If I do child, then it will take one by one row, and whenever new child is added, it will get that row. But if I
Mm.
use value, I will get all in one object, and I can use that object in whatever way I want.
Okay.
I say here I will create arrow function. If you see the documentation, it needs some data.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put in the bracket. I will say data instead of data.
Snapshot. Mm.
Name I can put in data or snapshot anything, because this is something value will come from the Firebase and it will be injected here.
Mm.
And here I will say console.log of snapshot is snapshot wall, and this
Mm.
snapshot.wall will have everything, all the data which I want.
Mm.
That is this one, this, all this data will be there, all 4 records will be there.
Mm.
Let's see this page. I'll refresh. Okay, I need to call this function when the page loads.
Yeah.
Component mount is the function which we have to use whenever something we have to call through page load.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I want something on page load, I will use this component date mount.
Mm.
Okay, so once I load, I get snapshot with all the 4 key value pair. Key is the ID and description, and all details will come inside it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I will put this inside some state variable so that I can use that inside my display purpose here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to use this in the state variable. I will use now Redux to save it in some variable. So to use the Redux, I will put it inside the food action. I will create something in the food action.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can say grab data,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, or view data. Here I will say view post. I don't need a promise because it's directly coming there, and I will put it as an object.
Right.
Okay, so this is simple, just view data. I will call this view data here in my home page. Import data from actions, food
Food
actions.
actions stage.
Many people rename this as JSX file, but both
Yeah.
are
Okay.
okay. So I got this action. Now I will go to the reducer.
Hmm.
I will create same kind of type here.
Hmm.
And here in initial state is data. Okay, and so I will update this data with the state equal to dot state, and then
Hmm.
I'll say data equal to action dot reload. So this is,
Hmm.
I expect we have to take the previous state
Yeah.
and then to update with the new value which comes here, that will
Yeah.
be action dot payload. So the data will be having all the data which we want to display it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
If we see in the next state, would reducer data. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't have it because we did not call it. We will call it and then it will work. So we have to call it. Since this Redux part, we need to call the Redux. And to implement the
Oh
Redux
yeah.
in component,
Yeah.
the Redux in component, we need
Yeah.
one connect statement.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will use the connect statement in the top. We need one import action, which I already put it, and
Uh,
then props state to props, and this one will get the reducer name. That is maybe I say food reducer, and what is the exact reducer name which we can use. This is the food reducer. I make this small letter here and capital here to differentiate that this I created on this page and this is something I created on this page.
actions.
You
Yeah.
can keep the same name also,
Hmm.
but I try to create, or I can put it
Yeah.
under food reducer so that really I can differentiate between the two things.
Right. 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 And we don't need to export default home.
Yeah, we have to home. We'll call this home here. I'll delete here.
Hmm. I think
And
you have an
here
extra back bracket there.
where where
This just ahead of home, no?
yeah, this is fine. This we
This
have
is,
to create like this.
oh, wait, okay. It's not inside the
No, it's
map disk path.
inside this. It's a separate one.
Okay, okay.
Now I will. If this is a custom function, I just dummy function. I have to call actually this function view data.
Mm-hmm.
So I will rename this view data, and it will get some object, and subject will come from here. Here I will say maybe call view data, and this call view data is something I will I will pass here this dot props dot call view data, and object will be nothing but, so whatever object we are getting from the Firebase, we are passing into this action.
Right.
This function is dispatching the action, that is view data object, which will go here.
Mm-hmm.
Here it will put the view post and upload the payload, and payload will pass this object to the food
Object.
reducer, and it will update this data.
Okay.
Think about when new record is added, whenever the new record is added,
Hmm.
because we put something here as on, it will automatically come here and it will again trigger our action, and
Hmm.
we don't have to refresh the page
Yeah.
because of this on.
Okay.
We can also put once. Then whenever the new data will come, then it will not refresh the data because it only loads once. But
Okay.
if we put on, whenever new data will come, it will automatically call this one and it will update the data on the page.
Right.
So if we see in the user reducer, food reducer, we have data. All the data is here. Okay, before we pass our data here, let's make it as var records equal to this is object. This is object, but lot of manipulation has to be done on the level of display. And whenever we want to display such kind of details, we don't pass it in object. We need array because
Okay.
the map function which we will be using on the front
Yeah.
end
Yeah.
takes array, not the object.
Object. Yeah. Yeah.
Before we pass this into this one, we have to convert this into an array and then we have to pass it here.
Right. Got it.
So I will comment out here like this: getting results from the Firebase, and then I'll comment here converting object to array. So I will create one first, my array equal to empty array. Then I will go through all the records. So I will say, and I will go through these details if we have some records. If we don't have these records, then we don't want to pass something like that. We don't want to go ahead like this one, right? So we will put that check in sometime. Before that, I will put everything in the array. So I will say var get key in records, and I will do console.log. I will see key is key and record is records and of the key. So this one is the key for each case, and this is each row we are able to display. This is how we grab the object in the for loop.
Got it. Okay.
Now, so key is this and record is the whole object. Key is this and we record as a whole object.
It'll always start from 0th position.
Yeah,
right?
0 is the first one.
Yeah.
Whatever 0, 1.
Right.
So now, let's say tomorrow we have many records, right? So we don't want to show this is coming from the first record, second record, third record, fourth record, but we want to start from the end, where we don't want to start from the beginning, because the beginning records will be too old and many people might have got that food already there. We don't want to really care of that one. So there is one thing we can use that is called the limit to last kind of thing. And if I put here dot limit to last, and I can say give me the last one record. So if I refresh the page now, so here I will get only the last record which I put it.
Right.
If I say 2, it will give me 2 last records, but it will not sort. It will only give the last 2. Sorting has to be done in JavaScript side. So it will give last 2 records, but it is not sorted.
Right. Yeah.
So we have to sort it. So let's say I will grab last 500 records. Because Firebase does not give more than 500 at one time. We can only show 500. So we have to optimize, we have to search it. And at one time, more than 500, it's not necessary to show more than 500.
Okay.
So there are some limitation in Firebase, but those limitations are very minimal. We avoid that one. Means we accept that limitation.
If it's more than 500, then we'll have to pay or what?
No, it does not give because of performance. So we need to make it search path like that. So we have to go like search path. So in city there will not be more than 500.
Got it. Okay,
Or
okay.
after some time, 3 4 days, we will delete old records.
Hmm.
We should have the recent records only.
Okay.
So now, since we get each one, what I will do, if you see, that each record has everything, but key is not there. Let's say tomorrow, if I want to delete this record, and if I don't use this key, then I won't be able to delete this record. So what I will do, I will save this key inside this part also,
Hmm.
so that I can grab the key.
Hmm.
So to do that, I can also do when I created the post, I got the unique ID at that time. I could have saved that in the database. So for example, I could have done like that.
Hmm.
I could have done after this Firebase URL dot child is unique ID,
Hmm.
and dot could have said as ID dot child as ID dot set, and I would have set it this value.
Right.
So
Right.
this is the URL,
Hmm.
and then I create one child that
Hmm.
is, this is already created child unique ID,
Hmm.
and then I create one child inside that unique ID, that is ID, and
Hmm.
set its value to the unique ID.
Okay.
So this is one way, and another way is we can do it dynamically here while creating.
Hmm.
So I could have said that maybe I can say var obj is equal var record equal to record key, and I'll say record key is equal to key. So first I will get object, I will save it in variable, and
Hmm.
then in this variable I will have a key, or I can say ID, sorry, I can say ID, and ID will be key, not the key. This is
Hmm.
right. I can say record dot ID, the most correct way.
Okay.
And so dot log of record is record. So you will see now what is coming in record here. So if I go to the record, I am getting description email, I am getting ID, which is nothing but this key.
Hmm.
So because when I put this object into the array, I won't get this part because this will be the lost because this is a key. When we
Right.
put it into array, we get 0, 1, 2, 3, and we will lose it. So I want to save it here.
Right.
So I will save it here, and then I will push it into array. Let
Hmm.
me the console.log, and I'll say my array.push, and I will grab this my array and I will I will push that into the state.
Hmm.
Now we are putting the we are putting array inside our state, not the object,
Yeah.
and we can use map on the array. So this is array 1, 2, 3, and I
You're
can,
putting that in the state. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, we are putting in the state so that we can show it here.
So, yeah. Hmm.
So here I can see in the fold reducer data, we have array of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each array has ID here. So we can delete it also whenever we want to,
Hmm.
or we can edit it based on the ID.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we have to display this on the front page. So I will loop through wherever there's a media. This is the part I have to loop. So I will say, so generally, so this will be available here, and where will be it available? It will be available inside my props, because all the state value I can use using this props food reducer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So initially when the page will load, it will go to the Firebase and come back. So till it come back from the Firebase, we don't have this value. we will be not having this value. So
Right.
if I
The
put
time it takes to comes back, right?
right,
Yeah.
if I say this dot props dot food reducer dot inside food reducer we have data
Hmm.
dot data dot map. If I say like this, so you will okay. We have to put arrow function. Okay, remove this. So you will get this error kind of thing because this part is not yet there because it has to come from the server and then it will available.
Hmm.
So what we can do in React, we can also say like this. I will put this data variable this one and I will say and.
Okay.
Once I say and means if this is available, then show this. This is a new
Right.
thing in the React, which is not you have seen in JavaScript.
Yeah.
So if you have this part available, then
Then
go to
sure.
the map.
Okay.
So
It's
it
not
will.
ES6, right? This is React only.
This is actually the part of ES6 kind of thing,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
but it is integrated into the React. This
Yeah. Okay.
means that if this is available, then this does not mean the in normal JavaScript what we were doing this and then this then is a
Yeah.
precondition.
Yeah. If this, then this. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the new way which is actually ES6 but it is tied into the React that if this is available and if saying and then this will be shown to the user.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is the new thing which is so now I can okay still I'm getting the error. Let's see what is the problem. Okay, let me put this and then we will see what is the problem. Okay, so initially I have to make the data null. Otherwise, and that data, because when I put object at that, this is true. And if
Hmm.
it is true, it is going here and then it is not coming properly. Okay,
Hmm.
but now so it's not working fine. Let's see. Undefined is not a function. Let me put map and then we will debug what is the problem. Value key. Here I will say return something. Maybe I can say div. Okay, let's see now. So now maybe this was not there, so this was giving some error. So
Hmm.
now if it is available, then it will go through this part. And if
Hmm.
it is not available, then it will not display this part. So always we do this checksum. If this is available, then show this part. This is
Right.
an easy way to
But
otherwise
what's the default of if it's not true?
it is not true, it will not go here and it will nothing will be displayed.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And now I'll copy and paste this whole thing inside here. And here I will say key equal to key and I will replace with everything with the real thing. So source will be value dot. Let's see what is the source. Value dot image URL. Okay, let's put the title. Title is this one. Okay, let's put the description here. Okay, and then this we will fill later. Let me see. Okay, Okay. So since we copied all same, so we are getting some same records everywhere
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we have seen the image.
yeah.
And since if we have limited space, we can make it two column wise by grabbing this into, let's say we will put it in the two column by creating one div tag, the class name equal to whole md,
Mm-hmm.
and I put this as inside that, and I'll grab this key part, I will put it here in the above part,
Mm.
and let's create a row here again.
So what are you doing? What are you doing this?
I'm trying to make two columns,
Ah,
but
okay, okay.
space is
Yeah,
limited.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so let's have this and put it here. So I created one row above this looping,
yeah. Mm.
and each loop has call MD6. So after six one, that is half of it, it will create another one.
Mm. Yeah, okay.
I can make it four also, then it will create a three column.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's make it two
Six.
column right now.
Mm. Yeah, this is
We
sufficient.
will put
Mm.
spacing also, not good spacing. I will
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
try
Yeah.
putting some CSS,
Mm.
or we will get some templating, good templating to replace.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now I'm able to display it here. Let's try to add now and see it how it goes.
Mm.
Okay, we'll change the image now.
Mm. Dal makhni.
What? Which one you like?
Dal makhni.
Okay, let's do that one. Which one? This one is, let's find some good one. This one. This is not for donation actually. Okay, okay, let's move this one. I will put an email,
Mm-hmm.
the image. Okay. Now, as soon as I click the submit, it comes here.
Mm.
So without refreshing the page because we used one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so someone put the dish, it will appear immediately here,
Mm.
and user will be able to see this one.
Mm.
So now we need to make the sorting, we need to make the filtering, we need to search kind of thing, we need to make pagination.
Sorting and filtering of what? Like sorting and filtering
Sorting means it should be based on title, say title A, B, C, D
alphabetically? Yeah.
alphabetically, or
Yeah.
by distance wise.
Oh yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
distance, how much? Right now, since we haven't searched it, so we don't have any distance because it is
Yeah.
from the all the posts, so we don't have distance.
Okay.
So once user will start this one, then we will have the distance available.
Okay.
So let me come. So we will take that the next time. Maybe we have to complete sorting, filtering, search
Hmm.
of this part,
Hmm.
and then we are done with this page.
Hmm.
Then we'll go to the chatting.
Right. Okay.
So we did little bit chatting there. I will show you.
With your class? Yeah.
So I will show you also search and filtering and sorting also,
Mm-hmm.
which we will do tomorrow or whenever we have time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's meet tomorrow.
So the UI part I have to fix kind of thing, but filtering, let's say if I choose Punjabi, I will choose Punjabi.
Hmm.
I choose Chinese, I will get Chinese.
Okay.
This
Cool.
will be title ascending, created date ascending, created date descending. And if I put location, then I get distance also. I can sort by distance also. 11.3, this
Oh
one,
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or descending, how far it is. Generally,
Cool. Yeah. This will be interesting.
and if I go to messages,
Hmm.
since I don't put user which messages, I have to put user ID in the top. I can I can see messages. This is
Every
something
time you have to do this, user ID you have to put on top.
I generally when we are in the home page, we will
Hmm.
click the chat button. When we click the chat, it will automatically grab the user ID and it will go there here. But if
But
I
that you
haven't,
haven't implemented yet.
yeah, we have to implement. Otherwise, I will see all the users list here. I can click it and I can see it
Ah,
here.
okay, okay. Yeah, we'll do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right now. So
Mm-hmm.
here also we have to. Today we did only this part, but we have to do sorting kind of thing.
Got it, got it.
You
Yeah.
know, so that I want the recent message coming here top because I'm typing here. I should see recent here and old will go down.
Hmm.
It's reverse chatting means I'm not chatting from the bottom. I can chat from the bottom also, but then there you have to make a specific thing. Every time you chat, you have to scroll automatically through your JavaScript this down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the reason I prefer this one. I did that one also in one of my projects,
Hmm.
the chat message down. But then I don't like that one because uh, it will go scroll bottom every time and it's not user friendly. This one looks very user friendly.
Right. Oh, yeah. Send. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so let's do that one first because we have to do a lot on this part
Hmm.
and then we will go to chatting
Chatting. Okay. Cool.
and